In this video, we will show you the perfect itinerary for Bariloche. One of the questions we get the most is how to build a logical itinerary through the most Brazilian city in Argentina, enjoying both the snow and the incredible lakes without spending a fortune on transport and food. To see the absolute basics, just the center and one hill, you need 3 days. But to take it easy, ski or play in the snow, do the complete Circuito Chico and navigate the lakes. We recommend at least 5 to 7 days. That is why we prepared a super complete 6-day itinerary with the best of Bariloche grouped by region, so you do not waste time. So let us get started. What is the best time to visit Bariloche? The city changes completely depending on the season. The best time by far for those who want to see snow is winter from June to September. July and August are the peak with crowded ski resorts and a vibrant city. Summer from December to March is the lake season, ideal for hiking, kayaking, and enjoying freshwater beaches with long days that last until 10 at night. Autumn in April and May, and spring in October and November are the low season. You pay much less, the city is quiet, and the landscapes have beautiful colors, but there is no snow for skiing nor heat for swimming. And how many days to stay in Bariloche? The region is huge and tours last all day. The number one mistake is thinking that you can see everything in 3 days. The bare minimum we recommend is 4 full days, but the ideal is 6 or 7 days to include the 7 Lakes route or Victoria Island without rushing. Now let us talk about transportation. How to get around Bariloche. To arrive, you will fly into Teniente Luis Candelaria International Airport. The best way to leave there is by taxi or remise, which are private cars with a fixed price. The ride to the center costs about $15 and takes 20 minutes. There is a public bus number 72, which is super cheap, costing cents, but you need to have a loaded Subi card, which is hard to get right upon arrival. To get around within the city, do not rent a car if you are staying only in the center and doing the classic tours. Public transport is excellent for tourists. Line 20 runs along Bustillo Avenue bordering the lake and leads to main attractions like Cerro Campanario and the Lau Lau Hotel. The golden tip is to buy the Subi card at any kiosco in the center and load it with pesos. If you are in a group of 3 or 4 people, it is worth using Remis or Uber for tours as the price splits and it is comfortable. Renting a car is only essential if you are doing the 7 Lakes route on your own. Remember that in winter, tire chains are mandatory and driving can be dangerous. Now let us get to the day by day. Day 1. Arrival, Civic Center, and chocolate. Start the day at the Civic Center, the postcard of the city with its stone and wood architecture and the view of Lake Nahuel Huapi. Take the classic photo with the St. Bernard dogs. Visit the Patagonia Museum right there if you like history. Walk along Mitre Street, the main street. This is where you will do the chocolate tour. Enter the Mamushka store to taste artisanal chocolates and see the Russian dolls. Go to Rapa Nui, which has an ice skating rink inside the store, and try Fernui raspberry dipped in 2 chocolates. Have dinner at one of the craft breweries in the center, like Manouche or Antares. Try grilled trout or a lamb burger. Dinner costs about $12 per person. Staying in a good region will make your trip much easier. The strategy in Bariloche is to decide between urban practicality or nature charm. The first option, and the most practical, is the center. The advantage is that you are close to shops, restaurants, exchange houses, and the terminal where buses depart. You do everything on foot at night. The disadvantage is the noise and older hotels. The second option is Bustillo Avenue, up to kilometer 4 or 5. The advantage is waking up with a lake view in more charming hotels and bungalows. The disadvantage is depending on taxis or buses to dine in the center. The third luxury option is staying near the Lau Lau Hotel, at kilometer 25, ideal for those who want isolation and golf. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying near the Civic Center or in the first kilometers of Bustillo, you cannot go wrong. We will leave here on the screen QR code and in the video description the link to this map. We created them on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices and free cancellation. And remembering that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to set up your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to build our trips, and that have everything much cheaper, such as international eSIM, cell phone chip, discounted travel insurance tickets for all the attractions we mentioned, good and cheap hotels we have already stayed at, and the global account to carry pesos or dollars, paying much lower fees. Save this page in your favorites. Day 2. The best views. Circuito Chico. Today is the day to do the most famous tour, the Circuito Chico. You can hire a van tour or go by bus line 20. The first mandatory stop is Cerro Campanario. Go up the chairlift, which costs about $12. The view from up there is considered one of the 7 most beautiful in the world. Continue the circuit to the Lau Lau Hotel and San Eduardo Chapel. The region is beautiful. If you have time, extend to Colonia Suiza. It is a charming village where you can taste curanto, a typical food cooked underground with hot stones. Have lunch there at the craft fairs. Day 3. Snow and skiing. Cerro Catedral. Go to Cerro Catedral, the largest ski resort in South America, located 12 miles from the center. Take a transfer or public bus. If it is winter and you want to ski, arrive early to rent clothes and equipment. The daily ski pass is expensive, about $80. If you do not ski, buy the pedestrian pass to go up the Amonkhet gondola or the sextuple chairlift. You go to the top, play in the snow, and have lunch at mountain shelters with an incredible view. The pedestrian pass costs about $30. Return to the center and have a cheese fondue at La Casita or Chez Philippe restaurant to replenish your energy. Day 4. Fun and confectionery. Cerro Otto. In the morning, go to the Piedras Blancas complex on Cerro Otto. It is paradise for those who want to play in the snow without skiing. The main attraction is the ski bunda, or culipatin, where you go down 5 sled tracks. The package with cable car and descents costs about $60. In the afternoon, go to the main cable car of Cerro Otto to visit the revolving confectionery. You go up in the closed red gondola. Up there, the restaurant rotates 360 degrees every 20 minutes. Drink hot chocolate watching the Andes mountain range. The ticket costs about $16. Also visit the art gallery with Michelangelo replicas up there. Day 5. Navigation. Victoria Island and Orionese Forest. Take the boat tour that leaves from Puerto Pañuelo. It is a full-day sailing on Lake Nahuel Huapi. The watercolor is deep blue. Visit Victoria Island walking through trails of giant sequoias. Then go to the Orionese Forest on the Quetrihue Peninsula. It is a unique forest in the world, with cinnamon-colored trees said to have inspired the Bambi scenery by Disney. The tour costs about $70 plus the national park fee and boarding tax. Day 6. Seven Lakes Route and Villa La Angostura. Rent a car for a day or take an excursion to do the Seven Lakes route. It is the road that goes to San Martín de los Andes. The landscape is stunning with mirrored lakes. Stop at the town of Villa La Angostura, about an hour from Bariloche. It is a super sophisticated and charming mountain village. Have lunch there and walk through the small center. If you are tired, just do the round trip to Villa La Angostura and back. An important tip is to buy tickets for attractions in advance. In the high season of July, lines for Cerro Otto and the boat are miles long. We will leave in the QR code on the screen and in the description the link to the site where we always buy tickets for the lowest price. It is the largest tour site in the world, and you buy in dollars, often in installments, guaranteeing your spot. Quick shopping tips. Mitre Street for chocolates and souvenirs. Buy artisanal alfajors in smaller shops to take as gifts. Rose hip products. Creams and oils are typical of the region and very good. If you need snow clothes, do not buy rent at downtown shops. Rental de ropa, it is much cheaper, about $10 per day for the complete set. And how much does it cost to eat in Bariloche? It is cheaper than in the US for meat and wine. A complete parrillada barbecue for 2 people at Alto El Fuego costs about $50 with wine. A burger and craft beer cost $10. A kilo of artisanal chocolate is around $40. And what to do at night? The city has a lively nightlife. Craft breweries like Patagonia at kilometer 24.7 Beautiful View and Wesley in the center are meeting points. For clubbing, Grisou is legendary with several floors and a lake view. There is also Ice Bariloche, the ice bar in the center. And if you are traveling with kids, they will love Nahuelito Park with dinosaurs in the forest, the Ski Bunda at Piedras Blancas, and of course the chocolate shops that look like theme parks. Mandatory documentation for international tourists. To enter Argentina, rules are simple. You generally just need your valid passport. Driver S licenses do not serve as an entry document into the country, but are necessary if you rent a car. And remembering travel insurance. Medical costs in Argentina for tourists are charged and can be expensive in quality private clinics, especially for snow accidents. We never travel without it. And in the link in the description there is the comparator we use, which always finds insurance for half the price. If you liked this detailed itinerary, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and safe travels.